Coach World TV. I'm Laurie Lawson, and tonight my guest is Judith Sitruk. And I want to tell you where she came from. She came from France. Isn't that amazing? I'm so excited. Judith, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much, Laurie. I'm very happy to be here.
Oh, we are so thrilled to have you. I have been dealing with Judith, gosh, it's almost been 2 years now, because we're taking the same Points of View certified trainer course, which we both proudly graduated from, yes. Mm-hmm. And I've seen her on Skype, and I've seen her on the webcam, and it's like, and now she's right here in person. I'm so excited. She came right in between the hurricane, but she's here. So what we're going to do is find out what's going on in France. But first, Judith, I want to know, what made you decide to become a coach in the first place?
Wow.
Let's get to the hard stuff first.
Yes, first in front there are no hurricane at the moment, so okay. And what makes me choose to be a coach?
What makes you, yes.
Yes, what made me choose to be a coach? So nothing made me choose to be a coach. I just became a coach. Before coming here, at this place where I am and where I think I'm really completely aligned. I was a manager's assistant, and I changed job at the age of 50. I know it's not very good to say your age when you are a woman here,
She's
but
so honest, yeah.
Okay. So now that I'm a grandmother, I can't tell my age. I'm very happy
and be proud about it. Yes, yes.
So during my whole life, I had to assist managers. I had to assist many people. I'm the eldest in a family of 9 children, so I had to assist my parents. I had to assist many persons, and whatever I did in my life had to do with human beings. And one day I understood that what I wanted to do is to deal with human beings and to help them in a certain way, but not just giving them advice or things like that, because I felt it was not good. So I wanted to get professionalized in this career, and I decided to become a coach.
That was 4 years ago?
4 years ago. I began to study 6 years ago.
When you find out how much she's done, you're going to be a little jealous like I am.
No,
she's all over the world, but that's okay.
Don't be jealous.
just keep going.
Yes.
So had you heard about coaching? Was coaching coming on strong in France? Or
no.
Did you just happen to hear about coaching? Or?
No. Well, most of you know about the MBTI, I suppose. The MBTI test.
Yeah,
which based
we'll say we do. Yeah.
Yes, which based on Jung.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Carl Jung. No?
Yes, Carl Jung studies and everything, which puts you into small places, and then you know that you are this or that or that or that. For those who know what it is, I am ENFP, which means I am extrovert and many things like that. Okay.
Oh, okay. That sounds like now my brain is Myers-Briggs is something.
That's
like,
it.
That's it.
MBTI
Myers-Briggs.
Okay. Yeah, that's Myers-Briggs.
Excuse
me.
Myers-Briggs.
MBTI.
Of course. Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
And so I had to go through that because I had some problems with my previous job, which was my last normal job before this one.
Normal.
Yes, normal. And then my consultant kept on asking me, saying that, what would you like to do as a job? I said, I don't know. I only know how to be a manager's assistant. Okay, but what else? And one day I just told her, I want to be in your place. I would like to be you, talking to my consultant. Okay? And she told me, okay, you're right, that's your place. And from then on, we discussed what could I do with that, who was I? We knew a little bit who I was. And then I began to search about some professions that could be mine. And I decided to be a coach, but I had never heard about that before.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is coaching like in France? And I know you've got a few statistics, and she got them from the same survey, which I could have gotten them from, but didn't. So we'll rely on her. It's called me lazy, her big.
No,
But anyway.
no, it's not lazy. When I knew that you invited me and that I would be here and there would be no hurricane to stop me and nothing.
You studied up, okay.
I asked somebody in the French chapter, please tell me figures. Give me figures. I want to give figures.
Okay, what figures did you get?
Okay, I got figures that in France, so I'm going to read something.
Okay, sure.
Okay, you allow me. So in the ICF, in ICF in France, we are 645 coaches, 90 of us being ACCs, 45 PCCs, amongst who I am.
Yes, yes.
And 13 MCCs. Okay.
Wow, okay.
And amongst these 645 coaches, 500 of us answered the survey.
Wow, that's an amazing statistic. Yeah.
We love to be who
you want to be heard, yeah.
No, not just to be heard, but when you are in ICF, you are ICF.
Tell me why, and I'm so thrilled because this is an ICF sponsored show. Tell me why the ICF is so important or you feel it so, you're personal. Why do you feel it's so important in France? I mean,
for myself, it was very important because the certification helped me forget what my previous diploma, which was being a manager's assistant. So I didn't want to hear that anymore. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And for many of us, for most of us, we go to a group. Well, ICF is an association. How would you call it?
Association.
Association. Yes. We have 3 of them in France. It's very important because the career of coach, the fact of being coach is not recognized as a real
I know
job.
exactly.
It's not legalized like a doctor or
lawyer,
dentist or lawyer. We would love that, but we are not here.
We're working. We're working.
Okay,
for that,
we are
right.
working for that. So we are getting prepared, being through ICF.
And it gives it some validity. It's like, okay, we've got this big organization around the world backing us. Yeah.
Really, but we are working well. We are not just backed. We are not just backed by ICF. We are working through it, and we are keeping alive the 11 competencies and the ontology. For example, the group where I'm working in, which is Southeast chapter, which is in the Alps, and another mountain which is called Auvergne. And we have a peer group based on ICF. And each of us work on one of the 11 competencies and make a speech, and we are keeping them vivid. It's just not a word. We are trying to keep them vivid.
Okay. So what you're saying is it's a more active role.
Yes,
you're participating with ICF. That's fantastic.
Yes. And do remember that the same thing, we are trainers of, that's points of view.
Our favorite game.
Yes. Remember that we made a workshop, not a workshop, but a training based on the 11 competencies. They are, I think, really the core of being a coach.
Coaching. Absolutely.
Yes, so
we're going to talk a little bit about points of view, and Judith is doing some amazing things with that also. It's like, really? That's like I'm saying, really?
So
you're really doing that?
When you love something, it's so simple.
It is.
Yes,
it is. And that's, you have to follow your passion, and that's mine.
So we were talking about France.
We were talking about France, and then we got into ourselves, yes.
Of course. So some figures which amazed me a little bit. Well, I don't know if you are going to be amazed by that, but I'm just going to share them with you. Is that, for example, we are 60% female and 40% male coaches. Okay, the rest of the world is 67% female and 32% male.
I was amazed at that statistic because most of our coaches are females. The men are catching up, but
well, and I don't know what does the rest of the world mean.
I don't either. So everybody else out there,
make your honey out of that.
Yes.
Okay,
we're just giving you the numbers.
You just give it, as far as the clients are concerned, 53% in France are male and 47% are female. And elsewhere in the world, 46 are male and 54 are female.
And see, I'm going to dispute that, even though I know not what I'm talking about. I'm amazed that many coaches clients for coaches are male. But I had asked you, why do you think that's so high in France? And it was.
Do you remember my answer?
I do, yeah. Oh, she's getting lazy on me. Okay. No, she had said that in France, and you correct me if I'm wrong. In France, the corporations pay for the executives to get coaching, and most of the executives, or the majority of the executives, are male. So therefore, the statistics are much higher. And it's like, I was so excited. It's like, wow, corporations are really paying for male, or not males, for males and females.
Yes, everybody, yes. But
to get coaching. And I said that was fantastic.
But because it's not the same here?
It's slowly coming that way, but I can't really say that it's a part of a corporate budget. It's like, oh, we need this much for coaching. It's getting better, and the larger the corporation, the more advanced they are in that thought. The smaller businesses, maybe not yet.
Yes, okay, but sometimes they feel that somebody needs to be coached.
Yes.
And for example, when you do, I don't know, yes, you surely know what it is, a 360 degrees evaluation, you need to have a coach.
Yes.
So, okay, they're coming little by little.
It is coming, definitely, definitely.
It's very
but
interesting.
Is it a legitimate expense? Sure, we think
Yes.
so. Do corporations think so? A lot of the number's growing, and that's great. But it sounds like it's already there in France.
Yes, it's growing too, and I'm talking about my point of view, what I see from my window. So when I coach people in companies, they are male because they are executive and they are paid for by the coaching is paid for by the company. So it's my small window.
Now, do you specialize in executive coaching
No.
or life coaching?
I specialize in human coaching.
Oh, aha! You know how the French are very uppity here. Yes.
No, it's me speaking. It's not the French.
Just kidding. No, human coaching. I like that.
No,
so it's like whoever
I coach
has
any human being.
Yeah, I
it
like
can
that.
be the executive, the chief, anything, or the man. Well, they won't pay for him, but it can come on life coaching. The somebody who won't have any right to have a coaching and executive coaching, it will come maybe through life coaching, and maybe he will bring me his children because
or his
they are
wife,
teenagers.
or whatever
I'm
kind of
working with
problems.
them. Yes.
Yeah.
So I coach human beings.
I love it. I love it. Now, tell me how you coach, because in America, we all do it on the phone, and I know other countries go, what? The people pay you to talk with them on the phone? It's like, they do.
Okay, yes, of course. Another figure here is very interesting.
Oh, okay.
It's not always about male and females. It's about phone coaching.
Oh, okay.
In France, we are only 7% of us practicing it, and people hate that.
They hate that they don't do it, or they do it?
They do it, but clients don't like that.
Oh, clients don't like it on the phone.
No,
okay.
why?
Yeah.
They need to touch you,
Yeah.
see you in the eyes, and okay. Sometimes I like to coach on the phone or through Skype or things like that. But when I feel that somebody doesn't like that, apart from the person who is, for example, in Sweden that I had to coach, or in Israel, or here in the States, or anywhere, well, you can do anything else, okay? But if I can see the person once, and we can exchange really, and we can feel each other, each human being.
I agree.
Okay?
I agree.
Then we can go on the phone, because there are so many things going through the voice and many things. So
I do that. I do phone, but I prefer face to face. I just like to see the person. I like to see their expression. You know,
it's very important.
Yeah, but it's not always possible. And thank heavens for Skype and things like
that. It does work.
Yeah, it does.
work.
And you can actually see that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, let me tell you also, in addition to being a pioneer coach, so to speak, in France, Judith has 2 books out. One is about coaching, one isn't. So we'll just talk about the one about coaching. And a CD. Tell us just a touch about that. I'm so impressed with this woman. She just has been a coach for 6 years.
For 4 years.
Oh, 4 years. I'm sorry. She started exploring 6 years. All right, 4 years. Right.
Okay. So, well, I was just telling you that there are so many things you can hear through the phone, and okay. when you are not with the client, some things can happen because you are with him anyway, even if you are far from him. And I kind of invented something.
Just kind of invented something, yes.
Yes, I did. So, which
in
was
spare time, yes.
when I have no spare time anymore because
exactly.
because I'm so passionate about coaching that it's
You
really
fill it up.
my
It fills you up,
pleasure.
yeah.
It's my pleasure. Okay, that's it.
I have to tell you, you can tell that one, and you're probably being able to tell it now, but I could tell it when I was in the class with her. She was just bubbling with ideas and this and that, and we'd be doing something, and she'd be like over here, 5 steps ahead of us all.
No.
It's fantastic. Yes, you were.
3 steps. No, but okay, because it's really my, I don't know how to say that, but I am coaching somewhere. Maybe I'm not humble, so you can erase all that, but you cannot. Okay.
No time for humble. Doesn't matter.
No. Okay. So I feel coaching. I am coaching. I'm a coach.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think most of us are coaches in the essence of coaching.
I believe that
because
coaching
you don't do
calls,
that like that.
Yeah, I think coaching calls people that it needs and that who's going to be really good at it. I really think so. I think there are many people who might go through the training but don't become coaches.
Yeah.
But I think coaching calls who it needs.
I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
As you call your clients, or they come to you because you are you.
Exactly.
And you don't know how it fits so well, but you have the same story. They don't have to explain you why they are here because, okay, we are going not from scratch, but from a bit further, so it will help, and trust is going to be built, and everything.
Everything. So tell us about your CD briefly.
Yes, excuse
and
me.
That's
briefly,
okay. We get carried away, yeah.
So yes. My CD is about helping people with the coaching process, not being with them. Okay, because as coaches, we do believe that everybody has his own resources or her own resources to help them go to their goal, okay, to reach their goal, to build actions to go to their goals. We know that, and everything is inside the person. So I put up something to help them by a distance.
So you don't even have to be there.
No, because it's
all
a CD.
All they have to do is buy your CD.
Yes.
And
listen to the 70 minutes.
It's 70
exercise,
minutes, okay.
Exercise.
It has 3 exercises. We're not going to tell them what.
But 3 exercises. Yes, one helps you find your real objective if you don't really know what it is. Or maybe you know what the wheel of life is. I'm sure you do.
We do, right?
Yes, here in the US you do. And I use it in a special way, or maybe not special, I don't know. From that wheel of life, there is an objective which goes out, okay? And then, as I told you, I use a magic wand, but
and she won't tell me what that is.
It's a metaphoric. It's a metaphoric exercise that I mended a little bit.
Okay.
And then there is a magic wand here, and the person can see really for herself or himself which ways of actions which paths of actions he had to enter, even one small, very small one. It's okay. And once she knows that, the third exercise comes to help her or him work on her priorities.
Wow.
And that's it.
Now, unfortunately, the CD is in French. So, but if you're fluent in French, you can
yes,
get it, right?
Maybe I'm going to work and have it translated. I think it's very important.
I think you should. I don't know. I'm sure there's stuff out there, but I don't know of anything similar to what you're telling me. So, and I mean, 3 exercises which you could, I assume, use on yourself as well as your clients.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be, if you translate it, we'd love you, yeah.
Thank you.
We'd love you to do that.
And many of my peer coaches, when I told them that, oh, really? Can you coach without being with the people? And are you giving away your tools? Both things.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I don't give away anything. Okay, you use them as you are. You are okay.
Right.
And please try it. And I can tell you, I was very frightened because I didn't take any advice of anybody when I did that. Because
really,
I didn't want to.
You wanted it to be totally yours, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't want, because I know when you write something or do something, people are saying, oh, I would have done in France. I would have done differently. I wouldn't have done that. Oh, I didn't you think about that and things like that. So I didn't want to enter that.
Yeah,
No.
You come up with the idea, you do all the work, and then they go, oh, but you didn't do that. It's like
Yeah, that's it. So
Yeah.
I was really afraid when they began to buy it, and when they came back, say, oh, it helped. Yes,
I did it. Yeah, all by myself. Yeah.
When your how do you say that, your fellow coaches tell you it helped,
Yeah.
and they were doubting, and they yes.
you know you're on the right track. Fantastic.
I'm happy.
Tell us what you're doing with Points of View, because Points of View, for those of you who don't know, this is a game, a coaching game. That
so
was,
we have it
yes,
here.
Yes, that was developed
So that's
by,
like a baby. Okay,
Yes.
I opened the baby.
Yes, and
Okay, and then the
da-da-da.
main thing here are
the beautiful cards.
the beautiful cards. The one
Which and the cards are designed, they have beautiful, exquisite photography, and then they have words that may or may not relate to the pictures.
yes, okay, things like
But
that.
it's designed to bring the right brain and the left brain together. And what happens is, I find, you're thinking along regular paths, and then suddenly it's like you're over here, and it's like, oh my gosh, a whole new perspective. And it's a brilliant game designed by two geniuses in Israel. and
Hello,
Judith
the geniuses, we love you.
Yes, we do.
Yaron and Efrat, we love you.
Whatever that means. I don't know. Yaron, yes. And Efrat, yes. Definitely. And they're constantly improving it and testing it, and it's just, it's become, now the amazing thing is Judith is doing something with this, and it's not in French. The cards are in German, the cards are in Hebrew, the cards are in English, and there's one more language.
They are going to be in Spanish and in Norwegian.
And oh my goodness, okay, but not French.
No, we are working on that
Are
with
you?
a Canadian, French,
Oh, good.
Canadian speaking,
Ah,
and with a
okay.
Swiss woman too.
Okay, but she's managing to use this still. I mean, I did a workshop in Italy, and they're not in Italian either.
Ah, yes.
But it's universal. It's the feeling and the words, and I had a translator, thank heavens. So
Yes, I translate things.
Yeah,
Yes, I've
so.
translated
But
some.
what are you doing? Because as she mentioned, there was we came up with for our class came up with a 5-day training course, and we all said, wow, that's really cool. And it's 44.75 core competencies. So
Not core competencies, CCUs, 40
CCUs, sorry, yeah.
40 core competencies and 4.75 other competencies. Okay?
just amazing.
So if you are a coach and if you are in ICF and you need to have some CCUs, please, etc.,
Let somebody
etc.
know. Yeah, no,
Yes,
I
yes,
just renewed for my PCC.
Yes.
And all I needed was that one piece of paper, because it was the 40 core competencies that you need to have
Yes,
to
you
renew.
had
It was
them,
like,
yes.
oh my, and I just got, it's approved, so it's real. I know it's real. So, but you've got
Yes.
some workshops planned, not workshops, training planned.
Yes,
Wow.
I have some planned in Montreal, where I'm coming from just now, and in Belgium, and in France, and then I hope I'm going to do the same in Switzerland very soon, in
Amazing.
2013. That's it.
Okay, well, it's
I don't
almost here.
have, So, but what I love about that and every tool in coaching, that it's to help people be themselves.
Yeah.
Help
And to
people.
expand what they think themselves
Yeah, yeah,
are.
yeah.
That's really bad English,
Yeah.
but to expand who they, to
right.
expand who they think they are. Yeah.
Yes,
And-
exactly. And
yeah.
Points of View is one of the many tools you can use. Once, I never told you that. Once I was with a client of mine after a 360. I had 10 hours coaching with him. So I was around the eighth hour,
gosh.
something like that. And he loved to work. He was really an introvert, okay? And he loved to work with the photos, okay? And I have forgotten my game, this coaching game. I forgot it. I said, what are we going to do? Okay, I told him, okay. I was in an office which was not mine, but there was a picture on the wall. And I said, please come with me. So he sat with me and said, what do you see in this picture? We can go on the right side of what you are saying, or I don't know what. So he looked at the picture. He was used to work with Points of View, okay?
Oh, he'd already been there. He'd
Yeah,
experienced
so he
it.
looked at the picture and he answered me 1, 2, and 3 things. Okay, so I said, okay, but I need the other way now. So I said, okay, get up. And then we went a few meters away to see the picture, the same picture from
another
another
view.
point of view. Say, no, tell me something else. and it told me anything you wanted, and everything was great. So you can use any picture.
Yeah, and you do that sometimes. You said with your clients, if you're Skyping them in, they can on the website of Points of View, you can draw a card of the day.
Yeah.
But they're limited. There's 65 here, and there's just a few on the website.
There are a lot of
so
them,
Judith says, pick any picture.
Pick any picture.
No.
Oh yes, but I don't know if you know, but through the French chapter, we offer conferences, teleconferences for 1.5 CCU.
Really?
Yes, to all the French-speaking coaches in the world, all over the world.
And that's sponsored by ICF Global.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
I hope that they're going to announce that, not because I'll understand a word you're saying, but there are many French-speaking people in America who would love to
I
get
think
that.
it's being done. I think it's being done. But I'm going to transfer it again to you if you need. So
Oh,
I don't
love
know.
that. Yeah.
Okay. And so it's a teleconference, and I'm going to have three of them in November, December, and January.
See what I'm talking about? Her spare time. She has none.
1 hour and a half. That's it.
She has none. Yes.
Okay, 1 hour and a half, and I'm going to speak about coaching through images and pictures and words. Okay, that's the title, but it's in French. So okay, coacher avec des images et des mots for those who understand.
Wonderful does that sound?
Okay, and I'm not there to sell anything. It's not a point of view or anything here. Neither am I here. So I'm going to propose some images, some pictures from points of view to work with. Okay. But I tell people, okay, pick any picture you want. And that will be it, and we'll work on it. And I hope it will work, but I'm sure it will work.
I'm sure it will. And all right, so you're going to let me know the dates anyway. So I'm going to tune in even if I don't know what I'm talking or what you're talking about. I'll kind of intuit it, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Well, we only have like 3 minutes left. And she has an amazing story about where you're specializing, which is Asperger's. Can you tell us just a little bit about that? Because it seems like she just stands there and all the right things come to her. And I love it. And it's because she's open and aware and not afraid to try new things. But how did that happen, pray tell?
Okay, so my youngest son is nearly 25. And when he turned 20, we discovered that he had Asperger's syndrome. Okay, 3 years later he was a dentist, so no problem with that.
He obviously managed to.
Yes, and
work
then
with it,
because I can see we are running short of time.
That's okay, no.
A few days later, our discovery that he was an Asperger. Somebody called me in a psychiatrist hospital, which is near the place where I live, and asked me if I wanted to work with them. I thought it was coaching people, team coaching or anything. And the first word the lady told me were, I suppose you never heard about Asperger's syndrome. So I said, okay, I think I've raised one for 20 years. And now everything is going on. I'm just working with Asperger's young and adults to help them enter the normal, neurotypical
that's their word. I love it. Neurotypical, yes.
Workplace. How do you say, putting some oil in the engine?
I love that. She says just putting oil in there to make it a little smoother.
Yes,
to get it through.
With all the actors being there, just not saying, okay, this is the right man or woman for you. They know everything. They are good at that. They are Asperger's. They are very, very clever. No, okay. Here we are. We are going to be together with you for a few weeks, months, and we are going to work together. And afterwards, okay, I let you go.
Where it's rusty or you're having trouble, we'll put a little oil. Yes,
that's it.
Put a little oil.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah. Give us examples of, you gave me some famous people who had Asperger's. It's like, wow.
Einstein, maybe Bill Gates, many people. But maybe many people you know.
The characteristic is that their minds work technically really, really well.
Wow.
And to the
IQ very, very high.
Yeah, and to the disadvantage perhaps of social, I won't say skills, but socializing.
They are not empathic.
Yeah.
They're not empathic. They don't know what it is. They cannot read on the other faces.
They got all this other cool stuff going on.
They are different. They are different.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love it. And so this has become your, I know, Should have never told her what time we're quitting. Anyway, no. So in addition to everything else, you're doing this on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I want people to know, even though you're way over there in France, how can they get in touch with you if they want to learn? They might have someone who has Asperger's. They might want to learn about points of view. They can also contact me, but they might want it in French or some ideas from you. How can people get in touch with you?
So I have an email address.
You feel like giving it out over the air?
Yeah, well, you find me on the ICF Global, but I can tell it again. So that's Judith Sitruk, Sitruk.
Right at the top there, you can see the name, yeah?
At gmail.com.
At Gmail.
Gmail.com, or you can ask Laurie.
Yes, you can, and I will track her down. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much we appreciate having you. It's been so much fun, and it went so fast. When you come back, you've got to come back and do the show again.
Okay, thank you very much, Laurie, for having me here.
Take care.